Alright y'all, so as you know, these are supposed to come out in March, so your boy got an extra early preview for these. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button, man. I want to thank Adidas Canada for giving your boy the opportunity to review these ahead of time. Let's take a look at the upper. The first thing you're gonna notice right away is all of these crazy roses that are on this, and what it actually does is it gives a great contrast. Synthetic textile upper. It's like very meshy and very breathable. Really cool. Just a print that repeats all over the shoe for the most part. When we give it the booty squeeze test, it's passing with flying colors. Like I'm talking about, this is a kadonk. I'm expecting some really nice bouncy tech in there. They tried to make the shoe like aerodynamic, like you're gonna be flying through the air or something. Dame is quick, who knows, man. Right at the toe box, you have some really nice feeling synthetic nubuck, and you have your Adidas branding right there on the top. You're gonna see the 3 stripes somewhere if you're buying an Adidas. They're gonna hide it somewhere and you're gonna get it regardless. Laces themselves are black nylon laces with hints of pink in there, and obviously that helps the shoe pop, man. You gotta have some pink in there somewhere. Leading up the shoe, you have another panel of synthetic nubuck. That feels buttery smooth. They need to make more shoes out of that type of nubuck. One of the main features is that really crazy holographic D, obviously for Dame, and it has this crazy like holographic effect depending on which way you're actually looking at it. It kind of comes in phases in and out of existence, pretty trippy. That's the overall thing about the Dame 7 is they have this like hologram theme. Even on the box, which I'll show you guys shortly, they kind of made it so that the letters pop out at you, and if you're actually moving, if you have the box in motion, it actually looks like 3D. The top layer, which is a black mesh, and right underneath that you have a pink mesh that's kind of like attached to it. You have a pink layer, and then underneath it's another solid neoprene layer, so that's really how they got that to work, that 3D effect. Super cool. It's like, I don't know what to call this, man. It's like a little plastic plate. So you have these like 3 or 4 bungee cords that are running through the back of the shoe. It looks like it's metal, but it's plastic, and it has a silver finish on it and a matte black coating. The bungees are there to, like, you know, keep your ankle from falling off, or really to keep you from, you know, slipping out of the shoe in general. You got your Adidas symbol on the insole. When I put these shoes on, I don't know if you can see here, you have a really nice inner booty part of the back of the heel section. When I put these shoes on, man, that was hugging my ankle. That was grabbing onto the back of my foot like it owes it money. The only thing that I would say feels weird about the fit of the foot is the toe box. Now, I don't know if you guys watched Wear Tester's review from like back in the day, but he said it has like a kind of a boxy kind of a feel to the toe, just the tip of the toe, which is kind of true. It's weird because with shoes like this, usually it pushes your foot to the front and you have a really solid toe feeling area and it feels really nice, but this seems to have just a little bit of space in the toe area, and I'm not sure why that is, but I mean, just some shoes fit different, right? Moving on to the outsole, it's basically like a lightning bolt kind of pattern, and you have these deep grooves that actually kind of like work their way into the shoe to give it some sort of feel. Now, I don't know if you can't really see it, but they've worked the arch into the shoe already. I mean, it's not the best traction, but it's a black color, and you have this pink glow, which is the official colorway, the name for that pink stuff. Now, I don't think there's any air units in it. There's some hidden stuff on the shoe that might not be obvious to the person if they're not looking very closely. Free to create. No, it says hashtag free to create. My bad. So you have here, it says Light Strike, and that's probably like the name of that material that they're using, Light Strike. See there, it says Dame 7 Rose City, mainly for aesthetic. It's not actually hard, it's actually plastic, so in case you think it's like some sort of support plate or anything like that, that's not really. It's just there for a strictly aesthetic purposes. And on the back of the heel, now I'm not sure if you can see this, but there's literally words on the back lip of this heel. Now, what those words say is it says, different on levels, the Lord allowed. Now, that's a little bit of a broken sentence, but I think we know what that kind of means. Nubuck heel area as well underneath that whatever the hell that is. On the inner part of this outsole, there's actually writing that goes along here. Pride in the burden I was meant to carry. Knew it was coming before it happened. I'm a visionary. That sounds like an excerpt right out of one of his songs, man. Yo, first of all, Dame can rap. That's the next thing, man. Dame is a rapper's rapper. One other thing I noticed about the shoe is how long these laces are. Like, damn. I mean, you use basically that much of the lace and the rest is hanging down like spaghetti. Expect to have a whole lot of laces dangling there. Now, speaking of laces, we actually have some silver tips on these, which is pretty cool. You don't really get tipped laces that much anymore, and I feel like that's one of those details that's overlooked. Now, as you can tell, these shoes are pretty different from the other Dame 7s that came out in their design. I mean, usually you have like these, like, I don't know, like what they are, like almost fly wiry type stuff going through the upper, but this one seems to just have a mesh textile upper. Now, if it's underneath that mesh, I don't know. Who knows? But I ain't about to rip these shoes apart to find out. So I don't know what kind of dude's gonna be wearing these shoes, and I'm lucky enough to have a fit to even match this in the first place, because like I got all kind of crazy fits and I'm weird like that. But some of you might like this, and some of you might think this looks like grandma's couch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I think they might. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these myself. I might all give these to my shorty, but it is what it is, man. These are pretty dope either way. The tech is proper. And I mean, it's a Dame shoe, baby. It's Dame time, man. Come on, man. Box reads Dame 7, size 10. And the official colorway is core black, gold, pink, and silver metallic. And they didn't make it easy to read that because those were all in abbreviations. But let's take a look at the box real quick, man. As I was saying, this has like a 3D kind of image to it. Now, if you're looking at it from that angle that I'm showing you guys, it really does look like the D is popping out of the box. And the same goes for this Adidas section right here. It looks literally like it's popping out of the box. And as I move the box, it really does bring that 3D look into play, right? And that's super cool. Like, it really almost has to be moving for it to seem 3D, but I thought that was such a cool box design. I love when they put a little bit of extra into the box. They did you solid on that one. The retail price is basically $160 Canadian. Yeah. So a lot of you are probably wondering, like, yo, what's with all the roses and all that? But that's Portland, baby. That's the city of roses. So sizing, I mean, you could afford to go down half a size in these because the little bit of extra toe box room they got going on there or whatever. Now, just in case you guys have been like living under a rock and you don't know who Damian Lillard is, man, yo, Dame Lillard is the best rapper in the NBA, hands down. And some of you guys might only found that out because he was doing his thing going back and forth with Shaq, because Shaq had the audacity to come after the man when he already knows how his lyrical potential is. Yo, Dame don't play no games. Dame Dollar don't play no games. Yo, the man's lyrical, dog. I don't know if you guys have heard his projects and stuff, but the man can put it down. Make sure you guys go check out his project. But anyway, Dame is a bad man, dog. He's one of the illest players in the NBA. I swear the man averages like 29, 30 points. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the baddest late game players, dog. I mean, yo, you don't want him. You don't want to see Dame with that rock late in the game. That's the last man you want to see with the basketball when the game has, when, you know what I'm saying, when there's 10 seconds left and the game's on the line. It's Dame time. Dame Lillard's my guy, man. He's one of my favorite players in the NBA, and like usually, like I would wait for an iller colorway to start talking about the man, but I can't help it, man. Dame's the boy. Man's sinking the shot. So all his mans are, oh my god, it's grabbing him and shit. He's sitting and staring in the camera like it's nothing. No smiling, nothing. You just, yeah, I hit it. So what? Yeah, I hit it. It's another day at work. Dame's that boy. Stephen A. Smith had to issue an apology to the man because they weren't like bringing the man up when he's putting in all this work, you know what I'm saying, draining, you know what I'm saying? Dame 7, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Is it fire? Would you cop it? I might give it to my shorty. I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't gonna keep these, but I'm just glad I have the ability to get these early to review for you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, and you know, hit that like button.